Hey all, Tony Bing here. Hello and welcome back to another video from Marvel Strike Force. Now, today we have the Phoenix Rising event, which is at last live in the game. So, in this video, I'm fairly certain by the end of it we will have Jean unlocked. But what we'll do is we'll run through tiers 4, 5 and 6. And before we actually do that, I'll show off the team that I'm using. So that way, if you're not unlocking Jean this time round, then when the event comes back, and it will be September that it comes back, you can have a rough idea of the power levels that you actually need to aim for your characters. So as mentioned, it's tiers 4, 5 and 6. I don't see much value in showing 1, 2 and 3 because they really are so easy. So let's jump in and I'll show you the team that I'll be using first. Power level wise, I do have 2 characters that are definitely on the stronger side due to the fact I managed to get 5 red stars on them, and I'd already invested in them prior to finding out they would be required for this event. Once I found that out, I actually held off building any of these characters up because I want to see the minimum you can go in with. But we've got Loki, he's up at 48,000, so he is pretty strong there, I will say that. You've got Ronan, he's up at 43,000, and then our characters start to drop down a little bit. We've got Mordo, he's 4 red star, 38,000, Nobu is 34,000, and then finally the Hand Assassin. I really don't want to invest in them because outside of this event I won't be using them, so chances are they'll get taken out pretty quickly, but I'm hoping the other characters will be strong enough. But the overall team power that I'm sitting at for this is 192,000, so it's nothing too crazy. I've seen some people have like over 300,000 for team power these days. So this is the team anyway, and we'll start off with tier 4. Before we do start off here, I'll just mention the fact this is my first attempt at these particular nodes, so you need to excuse me as I work through the strategy on the fly, but hopefully we can do it first time with the power levels we've got anyway. So we're trying to take down Scientist Supreme due to all the other aim characters. We'll go for the blind on Venom. He can hit pretty hard otherwise. Then let's see. So we'll concentrate on Scientist Supreme still. There we go, she's down. This one should be on the easier side, but I figured I would still show it off anyway. So from here, if we cast this, everyone stealths up, and then it means there's a chance that Phoenix can actually get taken down. So for that reason I want her to go down, so I'm not actually going to call in the summons because they're just going to pull some aggro. Okay, this one here, when I actually see it, didn't actually realise it was one where we just have to survive. So from here next, let's concentrate, let's go for Miles actually. You've got America Chavez that joins us as well. Didn't do much damage there. Let's just call in some summons, let's just go for it. Don't know if Jean's going to get downed, but it's not really going to be that important at this stage. Call in some more summons. That's the thing with this team, it'll be extremely summon heavy. You've got Loki, Nobu and Ronan that have all got summons, so you'll probably run out quite quickly, to be honest, of space for them, especially with the other characters that are joining as well. Now let's see, so this is just attacking the primary target. We're stuck on this character here. They're almost down anyway. What I'll actually do as well, this is going pretty slow, to be honest, slower than I did expect. So I'll actually put in timestamps, so if you want to jump to tier 5 or tier 6, then you can certainly do that. Getting through this one nice and easy, that is to be expected. Next wave coming in here. Go for Carnage. The good thing with these legendary events is you don't have to worry about free starring them, so you can lose characters and it won't make any difference. You can scrape through with one character with the smallest amount of health and it still counts as you passing, so that can be pretty useful and it definitely takes the pressure off. Let's go for count on everyone. It's pretty amazing on every character. Reckon we'll probably take out all these characters actually before the timer runs down, although saying that, we're on 3 out of 4 now I believe. Yeah, 3 out of 4. Just start smashing the buttons. I'm probably playing this a bit too cautious at the start there, considering it is only tier 4. The next one has a ton of Kree, It's insane how many they've got. I think the overall power on the next node is actually more than the tier 6 one, which is crazy. But there we go, that's done. So let's quickly go through this animation here, or the cutscene even. Story's been pretty nice for this one so far. And there we go, that's us. So let's check out tier 5. So this is where things could start to get tricky here, especially with all the Kree. Let's just go for this. See if we can get Jean down this time and get the Phoenix coming in. Unfortunately stuck on the Kree Royal Guard. I would want to take down Scarlet Witch as soon as I can, otherwise she's adding the deflect and the defense up potentially. Let's go for the heal block because we've got a lot of regen on characters. Let's go for this here. I'm not going to be getting much damage. So we don't have anyone that's going to chain, I don't think. So it's safe to call in some summons. Let's call in more here. Getting rid of some of the debuffs as well. Let's go for this. Next up, try and take out Scarlet if we can. Don't have to worry about Ultimus because I don't have a character that's applying a ton of debuffs or a ton of buffs even on himself, because he can absolutely smash characters like that. So we've got a full team here. Let's go for a blind. Let's just go for the blind here. 14 enemies remaining, so there is a fair amount here. After this we'll take out the Oracle so they stop any regen. It's going pretty nice so far anyway, and some of the reports I have seen, players haven't really struggled with it too much considering what they told us. Now I don't want to use the ultimate, it seems a bit of a waste because we've got so many characters with blind on them. So we'll save that for the next wave of enemies that drop in. It does a lot of damage and we can ability block up to 3 characters as well. Go for the counter on everyone. It's absolutely amazing when you get a full team of summons. Next up, we'll go for this Kree Reaper here because they don't have their defense up. And once we take them out, we've got 10 enemies remaining. That Ultimus is actually pretty beefy by the looks of it. There's Minerva, want to take her down. Nice, got her down really quick there. Concentrate on Ronin next. We'll take out the summons. Let's go for this here on Ultimus. Down to 9 enemies. Don't need the heal block at all, that would be wasted, so let's just apply some debuffs on this Kree Reaper because he's about to act here. Again, I'm going to actually save for now the ultimate. This doesn't seem, there we go, this seems like a better time to actually use the ultimate when we get the chance. Let's stealth everyone up again, see if we can get Jean taken out. There we go, she comes back as Phoenix. Awesome stuff. Wow, look at that. Unbelievable. And then we've got the stealing the health as well. Let's slow it down just to see this. Insane. Locking. I know it's a bit of a sore point, but she'll be unlocking at 6 star, which means she's going to be really powerful when she unlocks. I'm used to getting characters nowadays, having to buy the 2 packs and then unlocking at 2 or 3 star and not really being able to use them. So the great thing with Jean is at least I will be able to use her. We're starting to lose some characters now, mainly down to Captain Marvel. She's your big problem there. Let's take out these summons if we can. So I would say the order I want to go for is Captain Marvel and then probably Ronin. Get the blind on her, that works out nice because she's got a fence up. We actually stunned her. Probably would have preferred the blind. Let's go for the ability block. I should have went for it on That show Oracle there. There we go. This should possibly take these characters out. Look at that. Amazing. There we go. Almost done here. There's Minerva dropping back in. It's a bit random, right at the end. Just going to be bringing people back. Got to burn her down. Should have used the heal block there, though. At this point, not really a problem at all. So that was nice and easy, and that was the one I was actually worried about. So that's good. So we have one more to go. It'll be tier 6. So let's check that out. Alright, here we go. Time for the real deal here. This could be tricky looking at the characters. Let's see what we can do here. Clear 2 positive effects. No point using this just yet. Let's just go for this so we can get Phoenix turning into our correct form sooner rather than later. She's turning into it straight away here actually. That's nice, that defense down on characters. Got all those buffs, so we can cleanse once we get the ultimate on her. So there's evade on everyone, but this will get rid of the evade. Let's just go for this for now, because otherwise I think the ultimate on her might potentially miss. There's nothing we can do here about Juggernaut. There's really not a lot you can do at the start at all. Can't apply any kind of debuffs to him because he's got immunity. It's a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. You just need to soak up his charge. So I won't call in summons because otherwise he would just absolutely smash them. Now looking at this, can maybe take out Juggernaut if we're quick enough here. Maybe should have called in the summons on Nobu. This is a horrible combination of characters, it really is. This is going to be tricky. Now Juggernaut's actually stealthed up. I don't want to call in summons because he's going to be charging soon. Let's try and get rid of the Loki illusions as soon as we can as a charge. Thankfully it didn't do too much damage there. Once we get the AoE on Jean, that's really going to help out a lot. Here we go. This is what I was waiting for actually. Yep, that helped out ever so slightly there. Let's just go for this now. Probably a bit overkill to use that there, but get some more summons here. So between Hand Sentry and Juggernaut, although Hand Sentry goes, so don't have much choice to do much there. Here we go. Got a lot of characters, so hopefully we can burn down Juggernaut nice and quick here. Just absolutely fire everything at him. No point applying any kind of debuff via this at all, so let's go for the single target damage. We actually got a slow on him. He doesn't have immunity anymore actually when I look at it. So that's good. We can take him out hopefully. 9 enemies remaining. Whole lot of counter attack. At the start this node looked absolutely horrible. The way it was set up with the Loki and the Mordos and the Hand Sentry. Horrible combination, but it's actually not been that tricky. I think it's all down to Jean. I better not speak too soon actually. Let's go for Doctor Strange next because I've got a ton of buffs on myself, otherwise I'll soon have a ton of bleeds. Let's go for the blind on him. There we go, that'll miss. Next up we'll go for Scarlet, otherwise she can equalise the health and slow everyone down. Characters are getting a little bit lower, but there we go, all the counter attacks took out Scarlet. Let's go for Doctor Strange next, just in case he actually brings someone back like Juggernaut or so on. I don't want that to happen. From here, there's no defence up here. Well, we'll be clearing it anyway. Let's actually go for Mordo. can be a pain. He's really slowing me down with all the blinds that he's doing. He was getting them very often due to all the summons I had, that he was killing them and getting energy. So we're still not, I know we're probably going to lose him before then, but we're still not lost Hand Assassin yet. Way down at 27,000 health, and there's no characters that are actually tanking or anything here. So that's really interesting that a character that low in power level has survived so far. I don't think it will last too long. Heal blocking most of my characters here, so that was wasted. Let's just go for this, just for the reason being it will strip all the evades. Almost there. There we go. That was nice. Let's call in some summons. With all the characters we've lost, it's actually Nobu that we've lost here. I was trying to figure out who it was a moment ago. And there we go. So I do know that had Loki and Ronan, they were pretty high powered. But the fact I've still got Hand Assassin up there says that I think you can go in with slightly weaker characters than what we have and manage to do it. Jean makes an absolutely huge difference when it comes to it. Let's actually just go to the end here to see all the shards we get. Drum roll, here we go, and that's us. So that'll be 6-star Jean, and we might have a chance pretty soon at getting an elite red star, opening that as well. So there we go. I hope this video has been helpful. Let me know in the comments below if you're unlocking Jean this time round or not. Later on I'll look to do a first impressions of sorts for her. It's slightly different because it's not a character I'm getting from the store, but I'll still look to do that. And then later on I'll look to take the X-Men against some meta teams, which should be a whole ton of fun. So thanks for tuning in. I'll see you all again soon.